Ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to share with you a powerful revelation, one that transcends genetics, skincare, or the usual advice we hear about looking younger. What if I told you that the secret to youthful appearance is not just in your genes or your creams, but deeply rooted in how you think, feel, and perceive yourself every single day? Here are 7 hidden reasons why you look younger than your age, reasons that tap into the very nature of your mind. Body connection, the hidden alchemy that governs your aging process. 1. You have mastered your inner state when you consistently cultivate feelings of joy, gratitude, and love. Your body responds at a cellular level. Your cells regenerate more efficiently, your immune system strengthens, and your entire physiology moves towards balance and vitality. The emotional states you inhabit create a biochemical environment that slows aging and revitalizes your entire being. 2. Your mind creates your reality. Every thought you think sends signals to your body, shaping how it looks and functions. By consciously choosing empowering, positive thoughts, you create a neurochemical cascade that enhances your vitality. You are not a victim of time, you are the creator of your biological age. 3. You break free from limiting patterns. You've released old habits, fears, and beliefs that once drained your energy. This freedom rewires your brain and reduces chronic stress, the silent enemy of youthful skin and vitality. When the mind no longer perceives threats, your body can invest energy into repair and regeneration. 4. You embrace present moment awareness. Living fully in the present moment reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that ages us prematurely. Your mindfulness practice is like a fountain of youth, nourishing your brain and body with calm and clarity, creating an internal environment where aging slows down. 5. You visualize your ideal self. You regularly engage in mental rehearsal, imagining yourself vibrant, healthy, and youthful. This visualization activates the same neural pathways as real experiences, encouraging your body to align with that image. Your future self becomes your present reality. 6. You cultivate resilience and adaptability. Your ability to bounce back from life's challenges with grace builds a robust nervous system. This resilience keeps your body's systems flexible, reducing inflammation and cellular decay, which are major contributors to aging. 7. You are committed to transformation. Perhaps the most hidden reason is your commitment to ongoing growth mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. You understand that age is not just a number, it is a reflection of your internal landscape. Your dedication to evolving keeps your biology young and vibrant. So, if you look younger than your years, know this: it's not merely chance. It's a beautiful expression of how deeply you are connected to your mind's creative power and your body's ability to regenerate when nurtured by conscious awareness. I invite you to remember that the fountain of youth isn't somewhere outside of you, it's within. It's the energy you cultivate, the thoughts you choose, the emotions you embody, and the vision you hold for yourself. When you harness these hidden forces, you don't just look younger, you become younger, in body, mind, and spirit. When you consistently cultivate positive emotional states such as joy, gratitude, and love, you are not just improving your mood temporarily, you are fundamentally altering the biochemical environment inside your body. Emotions are more than fleeting feelings, they are powerful signals that influence the behavior of every cell in your system. Scientific studies show that positive emotions trigger the release of beneficial neurochemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, which support healing and regeneration. These chemicals improve immune function, reduce inflammation, and promote the repair of damaged tissues. On a cellular level, your emotional state influences the expression of your genes. This means that the cells responsible for your skin, organs, and tissues respond dynamically to your inner emotional landscape. When you consistently inhabit a positive emotional state, your cells enter a state of optimal functioning, increasing their ability to regenerate and maintain youthfulness. This process is known as epigenetic regulation, where your thoughts and feelings switch genes on or off, including those related to aging and longevity. Conversely, negative emotional states such as chronic stress, fear, or anger release cortisol and other stress hormones that accelerate cellular aging. High cortisol levels lead to inflammation, DNA damage, and slower cellular repair processes, all of which contribute to premature aging signs like wrinkles, dull skin, and diminished vitality. By mastering your inner emotional state and choosing elevated emotions, you reduce the production of harmful stress chemicals and create an internal environment that supports the longevity and resilience of your cells. This emotional mastery doesn't mean you never feel negative emotions. Rather, it's the ability to recognize those states and intentionally shift toward feelings that nourish your body's natural capacity to regenerate. Over time, this practice rewires neural pathways, making it easier to access these beneficial emotional states, which in turn sustains your youthful appearance at a deep biological level. Every thought you think sends a signal to your body that influences how your cells behave and ultimately shapes your biological age. The mind and body are deeply interconnected, and your brain's activity directly impacts your physiology through neurochemical pathways. When you hold positive, empowering thoughts, your brain releases chemicals like endorphins and serotonin, that support cellular health, enhance immune function, and promote tissue repair. These biochemical signals encourage your body to maintain a youthful state by supporting processes that protect against aging and degeneration. The power of thought extends beyond momentary chemical releases. It also shapes your reality through the brain's neuroplasticity. Repeated thoughts strengthen neural pathways that can either promote health or contribute to decline. For example, when you habitually think negatively or focus on aging, your brain reinforces patterns associated with stress and cellular breakdown. This can lead to chronic inflammation, reduced regenerative capacity, and the premature appearance of aging signs such as wrinkles or fatigue. On the other hand, consciously cultivating thoughts of vitality, youthfulness, and well-being activates neural circuits that encourage your body to adapt in positive ways. These thoughts influence gene expression by turning on longevity, related genes, and turning off those that accelerate aging. This process is part of epigenetics, where your mental focus literally shapes the function of your cells. Your brain doesn't distinguish between imagined and real experiences when it comes to the biochemical response it creates. When you visualize yourself as vibrant and youthful, your body responds as if that were true, releasing the corresponding chemicals that promote cellular health. This creates a feedback loop where your thoughts create a biological state that reflects those thoughts in your physical appearance and overall vitality. This understanding empowers you to take control of your biological age by managing your mental environment. It's not just about positive thinking in a superficial sense, but about intentionally directing your mind to create the neurochemical and genetic conditions that keep your body young and thriving. Letting go of limiting beliefs and old emotional patterns is essential for preserving your youthful energy and appearance. These deeply ingrained habits of thought often create chronic stress in the body, which consumes vital energy needed for repair and regeneration. When you hold on to fears, doubts, or negative self-perceptions, your nervous system remains in a heightened state of alert, continuously releasing stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones, when elevated over long periods, cause inflammation, impair immune function, and accelerate cellular aging. The energy your body uses to maintain a stressed state is energy taken away from the processes that keep your skin glowing, your organs functioning optimally, and your cells regenerating efficiently. By breaking free from these limiting mental patterns, you reduce the unnecessary drain on your system, allowing your body to redirect its resources toward healing and renewal. This shift transforms the internal environment from one of tension and breakdown into one of balance and vitality. Beyond physical effects, Releasing these patterns rewires your brain's neural circuits, enabling new ways of thinking and being that support resilience and health. Neuroplasticity allows your brain to create new pathways that replace old, stress-inducing patterns with those that foster peace, confidence, and strength. As these healthier mental habits take hold, your body experiences fewer stress-related symptoms and more efficient cellular repair. Embracing this change also means changing how you relate to yourself and the world. When you stop identifying with limiting beliefs such as "I am getting old" or "I can't change," you open the door to new possibilities for growth and rejuvenation. This mental freedom lowers the baseline stress levels in your body and supports a youthful vibrancy that shows up not only on your skin, but in your energy and overall health. This process requires conscious awareness and commitment to noticing when old patterns arise and intentionally shifting your focus toward empowering beliefs that nurture your well-being and longevity. Living fully in the present moment is one of the most profound ways to slow the aging process and maintain a youthful appearance. When your attention is rooted in the here and now, your body and mind enter a state of calm and balance. This reduces the production of cortisol, the primary stress hormone that, when chronically elevated, accelerates aging by damaging cells, promoting inflammation and impairing immune function. Mindfulness, or present moment awareness, acts as a natural regulator that helps your nervous system shift from a state of fight or flight to rest and repair. The simple act of paying attention to your current experience, your breath, sensations, surroundings, can have an immediate calming effect on your physiology. This calm allows your body's natural healing mechanisms to function optimally. Over time, practicing present moment awareness rewires the brain to habitually reduce stress responses and enhance emotional regulation, which supports youthful cellular activity. Research shows that mindfulness meditation increases gray matter density in brain regions involved in memory, emotional regulation, and self-awareness, all of which contribute to mental clarity and vitality. When your mind isn't caught up in regrets about the past or worries about the future, you conserve precious energy that would otherwise be spent in stress and anxiety. This conserved energy can then be directed toward rejuvenating your tissues and maintaining your body's resilience. Present moment living also encourages you to engage more deeply with life's positive experiences, which elevate mood and promote the release of neurochemicals that protect against aging. By consistently practicing awareness, you develop the ability to observe thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them, creating a buffer against chronic stress. This ongoing mindfulness practice cultivates an internal environment where the body's repair systems flourish, helping to preserve youthful vitality and appearance. Visualization is a powerful tool that shapes your brain and body by creating a vivid mental image of your ideal youthful self. When you engage in visualization, you activate the same neural networks in your brain that would be involved if you were actually experiencing those sensations and states in real life. This means that imagining yourself as healthy, vibrant, and youthful sends biochemical signals that encourage your body to align with that vision. Your brain cannot distinguish between imagined and actual experiences, so the repeated practice of visualizing youthful vitality becomes a form of mental rehearsal that influences your physical reality. This mental rehearsal strengthens neural pathways associated with health and regeneration. It programs your subconscious mind to support behaviors and physiological changes that promote longevity. For instance, visualizing glowing skin, strong muscles, or energetic movement primes your nervous system to support these conditions. This process also stimulates the release of beneficial neurochemicals such as dopamine and serotonin, which improve mood, reduce stress, and enhance cellular repair. The more frequently and vividly you visualize, the stronger these pathways become, effectively retraining your brain to embody youthfulness. In addition to influencing brain chemistry, visualization impacts gene expression through epigenetic mechanisms. When you consistently picture yourself as youthful and healthy, you activate genes related to longevity and cellular regeneration, while suppressing those linked to aging and degeneration. This molecular shift supports the renewal of skin cells, strengthens the immune system, and maintains organ function, all of which contribute to a youthful appearance. Visualization also fosters a positive emotional state, which further amplifies its benefits. The feelings evoked during mental imagery, hope, excitement, confidence, trigger a cascade of physiological responses that nourish your body and slow aging. By consciously creating and holding a clear mental image of your ideal self, you are engaging your mind's creative power to transform your biological reality in profound ways. Resilience, the ability to adapt and bounce back from challenges, plays a crucial role in maintaining a youthful body and mind. When you cultivate resilience, you strengthen your nervous system's capacity to handle stress without becoming overwhelmed. This flexibility prevents the chronic activation of the stress response, which is a major contributor to inflammation and cellular damage, both key factors in the aging process. A resilient nervous system can efficiently shift between states of arousal and relaxation, allowing the body to recover and repair itself more effectively. Adaptability also influences how your body manages oxidative stress and inflammation, two biological processes that accelerate aging. People with higher resilience tend to have lower levels of chronic inflammation because their bodies do not remain stuck in a prolonged state of fight or flight. Instead, their physiological systems are better able to restore balance quickly, minimizing the wear and tear on tissues and organs that leads to premature aging. This biological flexibility supports healthier skin, stronger immune function, and improved metabolic efficiency. Resilience is not just about surviving stress, but transforming it into growth. When you develop emotional and mental strength, you learn to face difficulties with a sense of calm and confidence. This positive mindset creates a neurochemical environment rich in dopamine and serotonin, which promote cell regeneration and protect against the damaging effects of cortisol. By reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, you reduce the negative impact of stress on your body and foster conditions that support longevity. Building resilience also involves cultivating self-awareness and emotional regulation, which help you respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively to stressors. This mindful approach reduces the accumulation of stress-related damage over time. As your resilience deepens, your body maintains its youthful functions longer, supporting vitality, energy, and a radiant appearance that reflects your inner strength. A deep commitment to personal transformation is one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, reasons why you look younger than your age. This commitment means you are actively engaged in evolving every aspect of yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. When you embrace transformation as a lifelong process, you create a mindset that prioritizes growth, health, and renewal, which directly impacts your biology. This ongoing dedication sends a strong message to your body that it is worthy of care and capable of regeneration, stimulating processes that support youthfulness at a cellular level. Transformation involves more than just external changes. It requires rewiring your brain, shifting limiting beliefs, and expanding your emotional capacity. Each time you push beyond old boundaries and embrace new ways of thinking or being, you engage neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to reorganize itself. This rewiring strengthens neural pathways associated with vitality, resilience, and well-being. In turn, these mental and emotional shifts influence your hormonal balance and immune function, two key systems involved in aging and cellular repair. Furthermore, A commitment to transformation encourages consistent self-care practices such as mindful eating, movement, meditation, and rest. These behaviors enhance your body's natural ability to detoxify, repair, and rejuvenate. They also lower chronic stress and inflammation, which are major drivers of aging. By seeing yourself as a constantly evolving being, you avoid stagnation and foster a youthful energy that radiates from within. This dedication also cultivates a sense of purpose and meaning, which studies show is strongly correlated with longevity and healthier aging. When you live with intention and a desire to grow, your brain releases neurochemicals that boost mood and cognitive function, further supporting a vibrant, youthful state. This internal commitment becomes the foundation for a biology that reflects your evolving self in a radiant, youthful appearance. The mind-body connection is the foundational source of true youthfulness, far beyond the effects of external treatments or genetics. This connection means that your mental, emotional, and physical states are not separate but deeply intertwined, continuously influencing one another in a dynamic feedback loop. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create biochemical signals that shape how your body functions at every level, from cellular activity to organ systems. When this connection is strong and balanced, it supports optimal health, vitality, and a youthful appearance. Your brain constantly communicates with your body through hormones, neurotransmitters, and electrical signals that affect gene expression and cellular function. Positive mental states like optimism, gratitude, and love produce neurochemicals that enhance immune response, promote tissue repair, and reduce inflammation. All crucial factors for maintaining youthful skin, muscle tone, and organ health. Conversely, negative emotions such as fear, anger, or chronic stress trigger biochemical responses that accelerate aging by damaging cells and impairing regenerative processes. Understanding and nurturing this connection empowers you to influence your biology from the inside out. When you align your thoughts and emotions with health and vitality, you create an internal environment where your body naturally moves toward balance and regeneration. This holistic perspective reveals that aging is not solely dictated by time or genetics, but by how you engage with your own consciousness and energy. Practices that strengthen the mind-body connection, such as meditation, breathwork, mindful movement, and visualization, help synchronize your nervous system and bring harmony to your physiology. This synchronization allows the body's natural healing mechanisms to activate more fully, supporting longevity and a radiant appearance. The more attuned you become to this connection, the more you realize that your youthfulness is a living expression of the powerful relationship between your mind and body, constantly co-creating your experience of aging. Aging is not merely a physical process marked by the passage of time. It is a profound reflection of your internal mental, emotional, and spiritual landscape. The way you think, feel, and perceive yourself creates an energetic signature that influences how your body expresses age. This internal landscape is made up of your beliefs, emotional patterns, and the quality of your consciousness, all of which communicate with your cells and organs, shaping their function and vitality. When your inner world is filled with optimism, curiosity, and a sense of purpose, your body responds by activating genes that promote regeneration and longevity. These positive states support healthy cellular communication and efficient metabolic processes, which help maintain youthful skin, strong muscles, and robust organ function. Your spirit, your deeper sense of connection and meaning, also plays a critical role by inspiring habits and attitudes that foster resilience and well-being. When you nurture your spirit through practices like gratitude, compassion, and mindfulness, you create a powerful energetic field that radiates vitality. Conversely, if your internal landscape is dominated by chronic stress, negativity, or disconnection, this imbalanced energy disrupts cellular function and accelerates aging. Negative mental and emotional states produce stress hormones and inflammatory chemicals that damage DNA, impair immune responses, and reduce the body's ability to repair itself. Over time, this energetic dissonance manifests physically as wrinkles, fatigue, and a decline in overall health. This understanding invites a shift in perspective. Rather than seeing aging as a fixed, inevitable decline, you begin to view it as a dynamic reflection of your inner state. By consciously cultivating mental clarity, emotional balance, and spiritual alignment, you influence not only how you feel, but how your body ages. This integrated approach encourages you to take responsibility for your internal world, knowing that it holds the key to a vibrant, youthful expression of yourself throughout the years. You have the profound ability to create your biological reality through conscious awareness, meaning that the way you perceive and engage with yourself and the world around you directly shapes your body's aging process. Conscious awareness is the practice of being fully present and intentional with your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, recognizing that these inner experiences send constant signals to your cells and systems. This awareness allows you to take control of the unseen forces that govern your physical health and appearance, empowering you to influence how young or old your body feels and looks. When you are consciously aware of your mental and emotional patterns, you can identify those that contribute to stress, inflammation, and cellular wear. By shifting these patterns toward positivity, relaxation, and self-care, you change the neurochemical environment in your body. This shift enhances the function of your mitochondria, supports DNA repair mechanisms, and promotes efficient cellular regeneration, all critical factors in slowing down the biological aging process. In essence, your conscious choices and awareness serve as a form of biofeedback, allowing you to fine-tune your internal state to optimize health and longevity. Moreover, conscious awareness strengthens your ability to respond rather than react to external circumstances. This creates a buffer against chronic stress, which is one of the most damaging influences on cellular aging. By staying present and mindful, you prevent the habitual activation of the fight-or-flight response that leads to hormonal imbalances and accelerated tissue breakdown. Instead, you cultivate a state of coherence between your brain, nervous system, and heart, fostering an environment where rejuvenation becomes the default state. Through intentional awareness, you also align your lifestyle choices with your vision of vitality. Whether it's choosing nourishing foods, engaging in regular movement, or prioritizing restful sleep, your conscious decisions reinforce your body's capacity to maintain youthful function. This deep connection between mind and body highlights that aging is not just a physical phenomenon, but a biological reality shaped by your awareness and intention.